And let's go.
So,
Hello.
hi there.
Hello. My name is Bryce Tubbs. With me today is Mark. Now, Mark has been experiencing some pretty great transformation in a very, very short period of time, and I cannot wait to share it with you today. Now, I don't want to introduce Mark too much, but just to kind of give you the background. Now, Mark is the business development specialist for one of my students, and all that means is that the student is an accountant, and Mark has come on to do the sales and their marketing for that student, as well as Mark owns his own coaching business as well. So Mark, can you please just describe yourself, introduce yourself real quick?
I've been an entrepreneur for 25 years, was doing life coaching exclusively, and was invited by the owner of this company to come on board to create and implement a system where I'm helping him acquire clients.
Awesome. Now let's kind of go back. So tell me the last thing we want to talk about before we wrap up is like there was a word that we talked about right yesterday that came up, and it starts with an M. Can you tell us a little bit like how are you feeling? Do you feel like it was momentum?
I got it because you sort of said it already.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, you must be a dad. You don't worry. You'll give away the game for the rest of your life.
Tell me about that. Like that place momentum that you're starting to feel and starting to cultivate.
Forgive me for sounding like I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that works in all phases of life. All phases of life. So momentum works as a person that works in a physical entity. Say you're a race car driver, very clear dynamic there. So that you're in a relationship, relationships enter phases and move into a deeper and deeper phase. And then what we're talking about now is once nothing succeeds like success. So there's a concept out there that you learn from your failures. I think you learn to endure from your failures, but my experience very clearly explains to me that success is what leads to success. And so when we spoke in the first week, and you caught up on my frustration, aka how is this gentleman going to teach me anything I don't already know? And you said to me quite clearly, you said, you don't know yet. You have to not only be patient with you got to be patient with me so I can teach you. And you said it in a very professional language, but it made me sit still. Now, the momentum is this. Something works. And you said there's no secret, but something works. Boy, I latch onto it. My training is to figure out the negative. Like if you don't figure out that the bear bit you, the next time it might eat you, but I'm identifying the positive. So what makes it better? And you gave me all this thing like storytelling. Oh boy, can I tell a story? Or, listening. And then just yesterday, you said when we were looking at Facebook and or LinkedIn, you were saying, see the details that are part of their life and then use that language. And I translated that to meet them at their house.
Yeah.
Very effective. I said to this guy yesterday, I said, so what happened with your daughter? And he stopped. He stopped and he said, oh, you mean Allison? Yes, I'm sorry. I was going to say her name, but I thought I couldn't remember her name at all. Oh yeah, I was going to say her name, but I was afraid I'd get it wrong. Oh, she's much better. And I am a praying minister. So I did say a prayer when I told him, but I'm like, oh, I'm so glad. And he slowed right down. So whether that's going to bear fruit, well, whether or not that's going to bear money fruit, we'll see. Yeah. But all these things, what you give me these gifts, and that's where the momentum just grows and grows and grows. Because when they being any client, when any client, they have wonderings, they have questions, they have doubts, they have, they say, can this work? How will this work? And that thing you gave me, which was, what's in it for me? You didn't use initials, what's in it for me? But that's where they're at. They said, what's in it for me? And very powerful answers you gave me, very powerful answers. So did I go on too much about momentum? It is hard to exaggerate the power of momentum.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's funny, it's like not the hardest part for me is in like a coaching program or mentorship or whatever we call it, right? Is getting people to their first couple of wins. Because once you get into your first couple of wins, I never have any kind of conversations about, does this stuff work? And the next thing you know, they're at like 10K a month.
Well, and you're well said. And I think that one of the sorry, again, I don't want to sound like I know everything, because I'm still very, very much a learner. God help me. And I'm telling you, this, the image you kept giving me, the picture you kept drawing for me, the invitation you kept offering me was, your services are more valuable than what they're paying for. Mm-hmm. And once I was there, everything else happened. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure I'll in my novel or in my book where I'm rich and famous, I will mention you. I will. Bryce, it's changed my trajectory.
Please do, please do. Like, I'm sure we're gonna be working together on multiple projects, like a lot of different things. I really appreciate, you know, spending time with you and getting to learn a little bit more about you and your journey, and grateful that, you know, we offered this part of the program with Adam to bring on Sales Rep and show how to cultivate other people's lives. So I appreciate you, Mark.
Same. Thank you.
Awesome. I will talk to you soon.